Why didn't the game launch? The game should have launched by now. Well, we're gonna play some Manor Lords. Complete silence. Manor Lords. All right, let's grab this capture here. Game capture. Please acquire Manor Lords. Game is still in development. Yes, excellent. We should play a new game. We shall be Jorg. We're gonna do a super peaceful. Because of the bugs that I want to do some specific combat stuff that doesn't work right now. So I'm just going to change this here. No readers. No adversary. And everything else by default. Let's go in the bottom corner. And we'll try to do a little pincer movement. Yeah, I think starting down here is fine. And if it sucks, we'll make a new map. We'll do something different. Manor Lords, quickly becoming one of my favorite games. It doesn't quite have the I mean, yeah, it is in a fairly broken state currently, which sucks. But yes, the region view. I need to see clay, small bit of everything, and actually these two right next to each other is perfectly fine. So we can put a granary in there. Start clearing all this stuff, and then we can move our do industry on this side here, so we can do our we'll do our logging camp right next to, and just start to clear some of these things before we move it over. All right, so let's put in a logging camp here. Okay, let's mark this off. A little round road. Yes, roads and cuts. That is one of the coolest things about this game is it is, and where are these guys? It is a okay. It is a very kind of what'd you call it? It's a very literal or like very simulation based. People actually pick up things and carry them, and different upgrades let them carry things faster or hold more units, that sort of thing. Well, I mean, we'll alter this stuff. I just don't want to accidentally build in one of those spots. So we're gonna bump up this guy, and let's look at this contour. It's actually not bad. We're kind of straddling this. I mean, this here is a little more messy, but this little S curve here coming through, it's not too bad. Here's like the peak, highest point in this slope, and then it grades up towards this boundary layer here, so, or boundary line. So, I want to immediately get hunting, because I believe they'll regrow during summer. I forget. So I'm going to go into build in this gathering, and we'll put in a hunting camp. We'll put the camp in right here. And and we will set its priority to medium, the standard one. This is going to go first. And then I want to put in a granary. We'll go here. Like that. And maybe I can sneak in a granary and have the, what do you call it? The harvester place right there. So we do want to go to storage and grab our granary. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll just make this one notch lower. So now we have 3. We can unpause. We can also build, let's see, a new message. Victory condition dominance. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press acclaims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. Okay. We're not gonna be doing much battling with everything turned off. I just want to see how the economy, the basic. I think my plan is to go up to like the second tier of upgrades, not the first upgrades, but the second upgrades, not the base ones, but the first upgrade, because I think the second one starts to get really, really dicey in terms of being able to effectively feed, clothe, etc. The people. And it's a temporary road. We'll probably be clearing this out and not making, because I think underground mining is effed up. So we'll wait and see. But currently, no. We'll just get this stuff going. We'll assign a work zone so we don't accidentally encroach. So we will. Oops, wrong scroll direction here. Scroll this here. And just say get that stuff. Throw one family in there. For building start production, you must assign a family. Once assigned, families perform work-related tasks and transport any required crafting materials. This is a production one. The people go out and grab trees, and it also requires, since a person cannot haul a tree, it requires an oxen. So, I believe I shall put... well, temporarily, it's under logistics. We'll temporarily put a hitching post. I really put a hitching post here, because then I can run this that way. Let's see what comes of that. Once we have the second hitching post, we can use some of our regional wealth to purchase a second oxen, because I want to permanently assign an oxen to the logging camp. Then we just spam timber until we're maxed out. Then we can pull them off and start making other stuff. Hunting camp immediately. And can we set wild animals per herd 16? We can go down to 10. And then let's start mapping out where we want some people. I'm going to pause it real quick. Let's look at our farming. All right, so not good on the old emmer. Flax, awful. We'll use it as a cover crop. About 1 Morgan. Barley, not really good. Rye, we can do some. I think up here will be more living and processing stuff, so we can do the farming down here. So let's do our housing right in this kind of middle belt sort of area. So let's grab a road. I mean, for giggles, we'll just run this one for now, and we can always restructure the roads here. I just want to follow the contour a little bit up to there, and this is going to be serviced eventually. Kind of like the idea of it going this way. And then this is a trade road. Yeah. Here's our trade. So our trader is going to come through, go wherever he needs to. So yeah, having things along this, maybe having another sort of bit here. And we can connect them like so. Not super straight. I mean, some of these things are kind of straight, but we have 6 timber. We need to get to 10 timber for our 5 families. So let's put another family in here. 2 are building. 1 is hunting. And then 2 more are in the logging camp. And we are going to permanently, now that this has been built, we're going to permanently assign our current dude, our current oxen. We will put the other. Let's get it out of the way so we can redo this. This road might stay like that. That's actually kind of neat. Have some oddly shaped things. But let's get some odds and ends sort of sorted. Let's put in a market. So we'll go into residential, and we'll go to marketplace. Marketplace is a flexible plot. Granary storehouses deliver things to market stalls run by the families that are running the granary and the storehouse. So nobody works in the marketplace, but people who work in granaries and storehouses will put up market stalls, and their workers will go and work in the market. Supply and demand will tell us how effectively we're able to move our materials, and then burgage plots closest get their stuff first, and then you can toggle what isn't allowed. And I think that's also broken. So we'll do a quick little pause. Marketplace. I think I just want to do maybe like 12-ish stalls. So nothing crazy. Maybe here is fine. I hate that the tooltip is right on the mouse. 6. Okay, not big enough. Not big enough. Let's go out to here. 30. Okay, way too big. So we can make it narrower and longer. What is that? 16? A little smaller than that. Bigger. Let's go to this line here. 11. Okay, that'll be perfectly fine. So now we have 11, and the stuff that is being hunted will be delivered to the granary once I put a person in there. And I'm also going to get this this set up too. So let's get the building, gathering, forager hut, shrooms and berries. Yeah, we can do one that doesn't destroy any trees. Is that connected to the road network? If it isn't, we'll just make a little baby road. There you go. Now you're connected to the road network. Let's put another road in here. Happy little road. There's our little, I don't know, thingamadoo. And this road here can connect right on through. That looks normal. All right, so we have 2 livestock. One is assigned here, and the other one's going to help with building things. And how many? 7 timber. So this guy took a couple. I think he took 2. Oh, just 1. Perfect. So we'll put a family in here. Only 1 family is building, and that's fine. This only requires 1 timber to be transported. Last month we procured Produced, harvested, 7. 10 in storage. All right. Pause. Put down them bird plots. We need places to live. Okay. This is going to be like a main road. I'm probably going to throw a second road width in there. So I'm going to have them attached to this road here. So we will start here. I want fairly long plots for these because I'm going to be doing like gardens and stuff. So doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. So they have the capacity to expand and they have a decent sized backyard. So we'll run those. Now we can resume. And we can pull one family off so they can construct more. More hands construct. Even though there's only one extra oxen to haul the what do you call it? I don't know, supplies. I feel like since the oxen can deliver and then the other family can like actually do the building of it. That's the first rain. We need a second. We need a storehouse for the second rain. Otherwise we will lose our stuff. So let's bump this up to high. This will probably still get done. Yeah, see, now it gave me the warning. So one more rain and these supplies will be destroyed. And we need the tools. Rubblestone's okay. Firewood doesn't really, we don't have any houses yet. So, but yeah, this is kind of the way that most games start. Get some wood moving, get some food moving, and then build some houses. And then we'll be building a firewood producing facility so we can keep our places heated. It does slow down a bit when we accelerate speed. But yeah, I love the underbrush and the twigs and little plants growing, and then over here there's actual mushrooms in the locations where there's mushrooms. 131. So yeah, we'll get these guys rolling. It's just neat to see how they here's that stall. Family owns a market stall. If you unassign them, the stall may become abandoned, which they can just rebuild the stall. It doesn't cost any materials. But here, foods that we and I need someone in that storehouse right away to haul stuff. Things that we gather into, in this case, the granary, for the food stall. The worker working the granary will come and bring, and this one stall can hold up to 40 food items. So getting these mortgage plots built. The starter town here should be pretty simple because I've got decent resources and enough places for work. But got to get my approval back up, and then once people have living spaces, I'll be able to start welcoming new peeps, new peepo. And they'll move out of this homeless people's tent, which is why they're unhappy. There we go, forager hut. Don't need anyone in that yet. Actually, yes, this is down low enough, so we will pull. There's nothing in here, so we'll pull this family, and they will go right into foraging. So we need to give these animals time to recover, time to repopulate. And I think it's actually deer. Is it deer or is it? No, it's bunny rabbits. Those big old meaty bunny rabbits. But yes, they're going to be harvesting. They're already harvesting a few here. One. And those will be transferred to the granary, which will then be, we got some bread and some meat. Those will be transferred to the marketplace. Waiting on the old burgage. And how full are we? We're not full. So yeah, we'll keep working that. All this stuff is in. We don't really need... I mean, we're going to need firewood, but it's not a huge deal. I think we'll put our firewood guy up here. Firewood guy. And then we'll just assign his area to be up yonder. Okay, we got a burgage plot. Residential requirements to do families and approval is over 55%, and there's space. Ooh, excuse me. So, we are assigning this to flow. Let them finish these other... Oh, this one got built first. So here is how we could build an expansion, which we might do that early. But they need a type A food and a type B food, fuel, which we're building that right now. And they need church and water. Then they'll be able to upgrade to Burgage Level 2, generate additional regional wealth, new backyard extensions, including artisan workshops. Then their requirements for being happy will increase. So with that being said, they're all building stuff. I'm going to look for a proper location for a well. Well. Oh, God. It's so freaking perfect. Okay. We're going to slap down well number 1. Right. I mean, I'm not going to put a northbound road here. This is going to be like the little... Because this stuff's going to get cleared out and we're going to move this camp. So this is going to be the topmost part of our residential area. So to be more centralized, let's just put it here across from the market. We'll have another one over here, wherever somewhere over here to support the other side. The residential area. Burgage plots coming up. Then once this disappears, I'll throw down some more on this side. Look at that rain. Glad we got our stuff moved out. Glad we got our stuff in the storehouse where it's safe. Burgage plot. There's 2 left. There we go. So what that little plus was, it was a couple and then like a family member, wife, son. So like this, I don't know if it's like husband and wife show up first and the son shows up, or maybe it's like father and son show up and then once it's secured, the wife. I don't really know if there's a method to the madness, but you can see what they're all doing. You can also see where they work. And then if I needed to reassign them, like if they lived way too far away, I could reassign them to a different workplace. This is almost gone. 2 more burgage plots. Bump the speed up here, because all we're waiting for is these guys to come and slap together another house. Okay, 2 logs? Or timbers? Yep. I also want to check on our total timber. Yeah, we're still under where I want to be before we start making planks. Family member join. Come on, buddy. Hammer, hammer, hammer. All the bits and bobs. Little covered entryway here. Under the, what are the eaves? Under the eaves? No, those are the eaves. Under the whatever. Whatever. There we go. Thatch. And so it's husband and son. Okay, so this, you might get to actually see if the wife just appears. New message. Good job. They're giving us militia equipment, which we don't really need because we're not going to fight it. We could sell it, maybe. I'm not going to watch that happen. All right, let's plot out a few more. In here, burgage plots. Let's just go there. Then we'll make these, 3 doubles as well. So plop those down. And now we have, there's 11 in the storage, but we've committed 6 of them. So 1, 2, yeah, 2, 4, 6. So once this gets back up to about 10, we can see in our we already have enough approval. So homelessness will go down after the next month. Food variety, amenities, general goods. Yeah, once we get some more people, we can have someone permanently in the storehouse. We can start getting iron and stone. If I can get the stone cleared out, I'll have more room to build stuff. We'll probably slap the church in over here, something like that. Might even just put the church like right down here. Yeah, that'd be fine because all the industrial stuff's gonna progress up this way. This up this bit here. Let's get that going because we actually do need fuel. We have 3 months of fuel. Let's just speed it up. Food is fine. We have a year's worth of food. These guys do. All right, so we're going to pull these guys and reassign to here. Just juggling our people. They'll go hunt some rabbits. Get down to 10, and then I'll pull them off again. There we go, Woodcutter's Lodge. All right. At 10, we are. So pull, unassign livestock, put them on woodcutters. Limit the work area to anything over here. They won't cut the stuff down. Got another family. This is down to almost 10. Are these guys not doing anything? People waiting, waiting, waiting. They're sick. That sucks. We build this yet? We need planks. All right, let's get that going. Slow this down. And we'll go to gathering saw pit. We're gonna be up here, so let's have the saw pit right next to the fire. What do you call it? Woodcutter's Lodge. And this logging camp, we shall relocate. No trees uprooted, please. That should be fine. They do leave what was in their storage. Like if you needed to use this space right away, it's still going to take some time. But we'll throw another family back in there to haul all that stuff around, because timber only gets stored here. Timber only gets stored at logging camps. So if you have a logging camp that's like full, I think it's 28 or something, just build another logging camp. You don't have to put people in it. They'll use the storage. So it's kind of neat that you can do that. Then this hitching post will get relocated to here. Yeah, we can do advanced production. We are going to do that with the saw pit. We are going to say, I want to always have 10 timber, and we can produce as many planks as we want. There. Doing all sorts of good now. 3. All right, these guys are. Oh, they revive. Are they still sick? Oh no, they're getting better. Got our extra housing, and let's put a big one in here. Let's pause it because I want to do like a big garden or something. That, and we'll make it 1. That's awful. Can we get it any better? It'll have to do. It'll look kind of neat though. It's not like hyper efficient, but it'll look pretty cool. All right, so first off, these guys we want to do, so we need some planks. We're gonna do goats. We're gonna do goats. So these all these three are gonna be goats. So we need planks, and then over here we're gonna be doing, and this is gonna be vegetables, and we'll do a little mix of stuff. And I think we'll have some really long tree people maybe down going up some. Yeah. Let's see how you guys are getting on. Clearing the land. Still got some timber to haul. And we'll start trading once we get a good supply. You can have your permanent livestock back. I will need to do another one for the saw pit. So I'm going to have one for building, one for saw pit, one for logging camp once I upgrade this here hitch and post, which we need planks for. Speed up a little bit. Let's see what it's going to cost to... This is just surface stone, right? So we don't need a quarry. Yeah, it's for underground deposits. We just need a regular camp. Not enough goods! Oh no! We need planks. Oh, we could use this to build this here house. Bam. Easy peasy. And then the other guys are going to come over. Oh, this guy's got a handcart. Neat. Friedland. Granary. Hauling stuff over to the old marketplace. Oh, I need to set the work. I'm going to do this side. You guys can do all that. Throw a family in there. We got one in the saw pit. We got one in the woodcutter's lodge. Storehouse. Granary. We're switching off of the hunting field. Back into... Plenty of mushrooms to harvest. And I want to upgrade this too, because herbs help injured and sick people recover faster. So here's a specialization. This is new to the beta. We're going to choose our origin, and these give different bonuses and malice. So farming, we have awful farming. So this place is not going to be for farming. Animal imports and mining speed. No, bad artisans. Armors, we're not going to do military stuff. Retinue cost, it's fine. Stonemasons, no. We could do an iron because we have that rich iron. We could do like this guy here. Clothing durability, sheep, hunting camps. But trade, no, we need to do trade. Blacksmith, weapon export value, yes. Equipment approval, that's fine. Handyman, strength 300% and decreased livestock. We're probably not gonna, oh, we're gonna do some of those. What is this guy? Burgage plot, wealth, reduce upgrade costs, salt and iron ore, import value reduction. We have iron ore, and then they don't like land tax. These guys make bowyers and joiners. Decreased mining speed, no. Hunting ground, increase export of the minor trades, increase capacity for forged goods deposit, which is mushrooms. And then we're not going to be doing much in the terms of fields and vegetable gardens. That might, this one is, I don't know what small holding does. Food variety, tree planting. So the 50% failure rate no longer applies. So they always are successful when you do your forestry. And then tithing, which is to the church. I think this one's going to be good. We're going to be exporting a lot of stuff. Hunting how to get us plenty of meat, and then we'll have tons of money. We'll never run out of food, even with this malice here. We'll never. Okay, we're going to go with of the Votland of the Votland. I think that's how you say it. Vote. Votland. We were shaped by a hard country. We come from the far marches where winters bite deep and the earth yields little without a fight. There we mastered the land's hidden bounty. What we carry to market is no mere trade, but proof that we endure where others falter. Hell yeah! So that is our origin, and we'll unlock other stuff as we level up. And these are our objectives here. We need to upgrade 2 burgage plots for the next level up. But for now, big increase to this. And do we have to, yeah, this here. Purchase hunting helmet. Yes, please. Is that a, no, it's just like a building upgrade. Just like this would give us, cool. 15, this guy is done. So this one is going to be a vegetable garden. Once we get some saws going. One open spot. Really? How many families do we have? 8 occupied. That's cool. Yeah, let's I'm gonna do a couple long ones down here. So let's do burgage plots. Like that. Need 12. If we cut it down, that'll be good for our orchards. We'll just do a couple more. How about we do them this way? How many little baby plots can we squeeze in here? That's not bad. Especially if we bring it down to doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles. And all they need is, for like the basic artisan things, they don't need a big backyard. They just need it for like vegetables and animals. We'll just leave that. We're just waiting on planks. There we go. We don't need a second person in here because we need to hit that minimum of 10 that I set. Yeah, 10 timber. We're at 7 and we're using a couple. Speed. Using a well. Let me get a drink of water myself. Good to hydrate. I love that these little I think they're for hay, like for animals to eat out of, like for the oxen to eat out of. Something like that. They can like stick their heads through. You just put the hay in the middle. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, they're making a boat? That's weird. We're not near water. And then I realized, yeah, that's not what a boat looks like. This big boy's up and running. This one needs to go to veggies. Soon like. How are we sitting? Got 12, 13. That means these guys must be getting busy. Maybe not. What are they doing? Guiding an ox. Okay. New family. Perfect. I'll just do another pigeon post right over here. Order myself another ox. Make some money. We make some money. And to do that, we should start trading. All right, so I think we're going to run a road through here. we're going to put our trading post right here. Make this higher priority than these, because we don't have enough wealth. We don't have enough regional wealth to plant the orchard. We have to build it for 2 planks, and then we have to buy the seeds. So we won't do that soon, but can't do it right now. We'll get to expand this bad boy to 16. They changed that. Changed that a little bit. But it's fine, because really the firewood's the only thing that they're moving over here. We're not like doing anything else with the pelts. We'll be trading away the pelts. We'll be trading away probably excess mushrooms too. There's probably have a crap load of food. What do we got here? Oh, the spoilage is low, so those will last. Should last over a year if the spoilage is low. Plot construction finished. So we got these 3. Haven't done the little. These are going to be our artisan slots down here, and then we'll get cranking. Good. So now we can start looking at our trades. Pause the game. We'll throw 2 families in here. Minor trades. We need tools, so we're going to import or export till we get to 10. We're going to export planks over, for now, let's say 30. We're not making mortar yet. We don't have any of that stuff. We're not. We might do herbs, but for now, no. Mushrooms sell for 2. So let's export anything over 12 families. So let's do 120. We're gonna do small game eventually. One of those hunting hound things start kicking in. Pelts, we definitely want to export. Desired surplus, we'll keep 5. Other stuff. No minor trades here, no minor trades here. Firewood, for now. We can export 120 should be fine. 10 per house. So there we go. Generic storage is full. Good. Pull a family out of there. Family in here. Rearrange. Give these guys a permanent livestock. Yeah, they don't have the upper limit for this. There should be a limit to say, hey, stop making firewood when you hit, I don't know, 500 or however much you want. 200. In my case, I'd stop at like 200. All right, we do have an extra family to throw in here. We don't need to upgrade the granary yet. We will need to upgrade this bad boy, but again, 16. That's a lot. Okay, vegetable garden. And these will be orchards. How many planks do we have? 28 planks. Hell yeah. Orchard. 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 This will be animal pen. Let's just destroy all those planks we just made. Animal pen. And then these guys need some regional wealth. So we're going to slow it down a little bit just to see how this stuff progresses here. So these guys, we got to pick what we're going to plant, but we have to buy the seeds. So we're going to wait until we have some regional wealth in the bank, but for now we can upgrade to get 2 families, so they'll do their work faster and we'll have increased population. And all these guys are building. These guys, I think it's the same situation. We've designated, but yeah, we gotta wait for seeds. It's so expensive. But we're gonna do apples. We're just gonna do apples across because we can make delicious beverages. So we're gonna need like 400 wealth for all these plantings. Maybe a little more. I don't know how much these cost. I forget. They used to be like 10 or something for the backyard animals. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. We've got planks, pelts, and mushrooms all to sell. We will get a horse eventually because then they can carry 50 units instead of 20. I forget how much they carry baseline. We're just waiting for some things to sell. Approval's good. We got a spot for one more family. But again, the more families that come in, the more we have to feed them. You can still work there. That's fine. I got extra people doing all the construction. Oh yeah, we can build our little stone pit. There we go. And then we can do an iron mine. Mining pit. Iron ore from iron deposits. They ask for more. When does it say I'm no deposit in range? Yeah, I can just do it right here on the edge. Because you could do 4, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to put 1, and I might put a second one down below. I do its thing. By the time these are done, we'll be able to put a family on each because we won't be doing any more construction. And then hopefully one more will move in. Let's do Lord mode while all these little constructions are happening. Let's do it right here. I'm a Lord now. Oh, I'm in the way. Yeah, that's the thing also that traffic is, foot traffic is, there's collision, which these single roads, there needs to be an option to like build a double wide road, like, because it's hard enough to, you can turn off snapping and just kind of freehand it, but it sucks. Yeah, this is again under development, but you can see how each individual, see the oxen just dropped off the log for this second housing space, and all these guys are, here's their storehouse. He loads up the firewood. He's going to bring it to the market, and the people will come from their houses to the market to pick up the firewood. I love how that he literally stacks them in there. She just grabbed one by hand. It's freaking ripped. But then he's going to bring this to sell it at the trading post, because I guess our market is full. Yeah, there's moody rain. Nothing to plant yet. And when you enter this mode, it's locked into the 1x speed, like the real-time speed. Here's our little well. Here's our little market. Oh, we're getting some sunset action. Love the puddles. They're actually working at the market. Back. Whoa, frame rate. And I should see some lights. He went in the house and it's coming to nighttime. I should see some lights in these houses. See something in there. There's like a texture map of like a table with a oil lamp on it or something like that. Oh, well, it was morning time. That was the sunrise. So no lights. I misread. Yeah, then you just hit escape and you're back to playing the game. So what is this? Our work area is empty. I know. Don't tell me about that. We will have to upgrade 2 houses for the next level up, and I'm probably just going to upgrade. Might actually build these guys and upgrade them. The artisan block to be making stuff. I should put it here. I should get this done and put it here. So speed up. Yeah, once they harvest 115, it really shouldn't take very long to smash that. I need to upgrade the store. Thankfully, they're already holding the planks, so all I have to do is get a builder guy to come in here and this is like legit. Let's get a real storehouse in here, not just a lean-to. Heck yeah, some freaking walls. Now this capacity is way up. Finishes. Let's throw some bodies at this. This should get finished. 5% left. What's going on? Oh, we're waiting on a log. Or a timber. Where'd that ox in? Here it comes. Sir. That timber to put the last, I don't know, beam in place or something. Orky. Bingo. Yeah, now the capacity is huge. Right, so no storage space left for production. Dang. Well, it's time to make a new storehouse. This one will service as the consumables storehouse. So the things that people use, firewood, eventually we'll have like clothes and stuff like that. Those will all be stored in there. This we have, finally we have some regional wealth. Let's get the herb garden. I don't think we can plant beets. I want to do cabbage. Low yield. Carrots are the best. Medium 28. So one more sale and we'll be good. What? Start hauling your stuff. Is this guy overloaded? We got enough. We can throw another person in. Just to ferry these stones. Ferry the stones. And how many timbers? We got 10. We'll cut into that, which will slow the plank production down, which is fine. So we're going to grab our burgage plots and let's just do these ones here. Doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles. Perfect. Come and clear the land. We only have one builders. We can pull the saw pit boy because we needed that jump start. Now we're good on a single person. Trading post. Nobody in the mine, which is fine. Get some people moving in. We'll upgrade these ones first. Good to go. We'll be GTG. Then, are those stones already gone? Did I just lose my mind? They're all gone. Hello? Okay, let's build real quick. Yeah, nothing there. All right, so we will demolish, which will unassign the person. Then they'll be like, oh my god, there's some shit laying on the ground. And they'll come and grab it. Our double stocked. Carry this road right on through there, so we can have more of those. These guys need people to live there, and then we need a church. We need a church to upgrade. I think we're gonna just slap the church down. We're gonna farm here. Put the church right here next to the, well. Church right here in the corner. So we shall go to residential and we shall find our church. And next to the intersection? No. Just do right next to the well. Bingo. Now here we're going to have lots of goods. We're not going to sell the rubble stone because I think we can use it to manufacture, is it lime or something? I like watching the church go up. Stone foundation. Bringing in planks. Planks. Somebody's going to bring in stones. Rough stones. Yeah, there we go. These shoulder bags. They're like baskets. Big old timbers going up. Not a church goer myself, but I do admire the architecture. Of course, this isn't like hyper-realistic engineering and stuff. Things are appearing, but you know, the idea that these people could build this stuff by hand and maybe use some simple machines and an oxen to haul on some ropes and basic pulley type wooden pulleys and stuff. It comes with a bell, but I don't like. We don't have bronze or like we didn't. It makes a bell noise. But there's no like materials required to produce the bell. Maybe in the future. We will need to upgrade this well too, because currently it only supplies 13 plots? 15, up to 15. And we have 14. So we're actually good. If it reaches far enough. Yeah. You guys are all happy. Freaking score. If these guys are happy too, then we can upgrade it though later. So church is almost done. Plenty of people. We got plenty of people. So let's throw some peeps in the mine because they're not all constructing. Throw 2 in the mine. And we need to upgrade this storehouse. So manufacturing our own tools is great because tools are quite expensive to import, and they're worth a decent amount to export, and all they take is iron, like wood or charcoal. I think I actually shouldn't. Yeah, iron slabs and fuel. So we will be doing this. We will be manufacturing our own tools. Oh no, we need the what do you call it first? The bloomery. Charcoal kiln will be good. Bloomery here. Do a charcoal kiln. I'm gonna put a forester here too. So we'll put the charcoal kiln up yonder. And the forester's hut will go in this little nook. Nook and or cranny. I think over here is fine. Set it apart a little bit and say, hey, this isn't manufacturing, this is dun dun dun. But yeah, we'll tell this place to not accept the little baby stones and stuff, because we won't need them up here. We won't need stone up here. We can always switch it later. We're gonna get the bloomery going. We're gonna get charcoal rolling, so this place will hold firewood, iron ore, charcoal, iron ingots, tools. Might make some other stuff. Yeah. We have a little bit of money in the bank, so let's buy ourselves some carrot. We can't do apples yet. Can we get some animals? We want goats. And we're out of money. All right. We have some trade going on. Our church is almost done. We just need some timber. Above these guys. Yeah. Just let her run for now. This guy's almost done. 3 unassigned families. Constructing. We do need to upgrade our hitching posts as well. So upgrade. Didn't we have another one down here? Shall also be upgraded. This guy, once we get the church, last thing we need. Let's put these up. We'll get the church finished. We'll upgrade to tier 2. Give us some more income. All the good things. Let's get some more goats. Watching this for 25 for one more thing of goats. Because we can use the... We can't use these bunny hides to make clothes, but we can use the actual, whatever they're called. I think these are called pelts, and these are called hides. That's a change as well. So. Look at all that ore. Andres, he's a miner. He's mining. $21, that gives us 25. Pause it before somebody steals my dollars. Yeah, hides. So the hides, which are not pelts. We're selling these, and we're going to hold the hides to make them into clothes and things. No, don't open that. Yes. Okay, good. For some reason, my, where'd I go? My, streaming thing was like, welcome to chat. I'm like, this is my chat. I own the chat. What are you talking about? Got a small stable. We need some more regional wealth. We'll get another ox, and we will get a horse. 60. Shoot. We're going to need almost 100 regional wealth to upgrade all of our, odds and ends. How many tools do we have? We have 9. So we're spending 13 per because of the foreign import price tariff. I think we can get a skill to reduce, like half that maybe down to 5. But yeah, so now that there's the second little, I almost said Weenie Hut Jr. There's Weenie Hut Jr. here next to the big hut. And now both families are working on the vegetables. What am I growing? Carrots? So, the church to get its last few timbers. If we had more livestock, that would be helpful. I think we can pull this off permanent because we are good on planks. Now they're going to share. They're going to be good, friendly village people. Well, not the village people, but villagers. And they're going to share. Well, pretty good. Nice. I will upgrade the well, though, because I do want to have no hiccups. Up to 50 burgage plots, yeah. But we have quite a few construction tasks. I wish there was a list of Is there a list of construction tasks? Map, army, construction. Erase shrubbery. Oh, and shrines. Yeah, you can put these cute little shrines down. But yeah, maybe next year. I think after we complete these upgrades, maybe in the next, not this in-game year, but the next in-game year. We're in spring, so probably the next in-game year we'll get some planting going on down here. Really get that rocking and rolling. All fine. 10 per herd. Yeah. Like 2/3. Focus on shrooms, because that's all we have access to here. But I did build, I wish it showed it to you. I did build the herbs. So we should actually have some in our... We don't have any right now, but we will. Don't you worry. Oh, good. They're almost done with the church. One more timber. Look, we can't put this last fence piece up until we get the timber. Are we on? Iron ore, 10. Yeah, this is not fast. 7 a month. The bloomery will come up. We'll get charcoal. We got tons of firewood. Should not be a problem to sustain this iron economy. We still got clay over here. Not a lot, but we'll send some peeps over to shuttle that clay along our little roads here. Charcoal kiln. We want to reserve 50, and we can sell extra charcoal, so we don't need a production. Yeah, let's get that rolling. Now we're going to switch our fuel. Here. Fuel. Oh, the firewood. We are going to not export, because we are going to export this once we have enough to buy the major trade routes. Oh no, yeah, we'll keep doing this. We'll keep exporting 150. Fine. 2 a piece. Couple dollars here, couple dollars there. It's gonna buy us our next oxen. Yeah, we're doing good. And then our next one, when we get to about 100, we'll get ourselves a horse. By that time, we should have stuff going. Let's keep 10 fuel. We don't need to reserve. We don't need to limit the production. So let's get a family in. Now in this storehouse, we'll want a family. And we will say, this stuff is fine. No crops, no spices. Let's say iron ore, clay, salt, wax, no, iron slab, iron parts, wooden parts is fine, commodities is fine, military is fine, fuel is fine. Perfect. And then here, we'll say we don't want iron parts, wooden parts, iron ore, clay. We don't want military. We don't want, well, we can have that stuff. That's fine. And then we can say we actually don't want a market stall. This place can't have tools. Yeah. So this one will be able to distribute tools if we need them. Church is up. We don't have a person yet available to be the church guy. Does that mean we can't upgrade? All right. So this requires 1, 2, 3. Nobody lives here yet. Can't upgrade an empty house. Then we will 82, 84, 86. That's a lot of dollars. Let's drop down a save. New save. We'll call it YT Stream November. Bloomery is bloomin'? Not really, but theoretically. Theoretically, they're blooming. Be charcoaling over here? We made 2. And the smoke is not animating. Quite strange. The tree dust is animating, but that's interesting. Most of those little effects actually run pretty well. Maybe it's just on the higher speed it doesn't Nope, that stuff is just chilling. All right, so we have the bloomery. We don't have the forge. What do they call it? Smithy. Put the smithy in here. Probably should put it here. Yeah. Bump that down a little bit. Construction. Who lives here yet? Yeah, we are got some backyard critters providing us with meats and hides. We get some water. Got our carrots planted. We got our stalls going. We're on our way to building a manor in the next couple of years, probably. Empty house, good approval. Perfect. Well, I mean, yeah, we don't have any other things screwing up our food and fuel are pretty balanced. That was from these guys who are just going to be facilitating trade. We don't need another goods stall. We already have 2 because we got 2 peeps in here. Beep boop. So now when we look at the market itself, we're getting real close to needing another person in the granary. And storage is fine, so let's put another family in there, and that should alleviate, yep, pressure here. We got 2 workers from each. Let's do 3 overstock, just in case. These guys are going to consume extra goods as well, so. Burgers pot level 2, this one's almost done. Wait, no, some materials. Hey, this guy's gonna upgrade too. Heck yeah, that's 4. I think that's enough for our next level up. Also because we don't have enough jobs for our one family that's constructing. Totally fine. I'm keeping the family in here because we get the small game thing from the dogs. The dogs bonus thing. Yes, we reached our level up. Oh, we need 5. We need 5. Oh, that's fine. We'll make another set of burgage plots down here. Let's check out our we get a thing for that? I forget. Woodland. We've purchased 117, 117 wealth worth. I'll just say gold. 117 gold in tools. We've sold 70 in planks. We've sold 52 in mushrooms. 93. That's actually really good from our hunting stuff. And then extra firewood, which we're going to start cutting this down. The exports of this and exporting charcoal instead. Middle mouse, clicking middle mouse lets you move the camera angle and rotation. And then of course scroll wheel. Right click doesn't do, left click is select. So right click is like to cancel out or to tell people to go somewhere. We're waiting on 60. So one more sale, we can get ourselves a horse. That'll just make our trades happen faster. Smithy, how is this producing? None. That's great. Okay, let's stop selling firewood. So it can get moved over here. What are you guys doing? Transporting you. Waiting on 5 more gold. This guy could do the backyard butcher. Sausages from salt and meat. So we don't have any salt, so we can't do that quite yet. We could do cobblers or no, tailors is for flax and stuff. We could do shoes. Wooden parts, shields, tools. Here's our blacksmith workshop. But we are going to be doing a full blast smithy. So we got tons of iron. So I'm not sure yet what to probably just do cobblers. I will need to process that leather though. I'm sure it's coming in here. Hides. Are there hides here? No. And hides are being sold at the common goods stall. It's a clothing item? I'm not sure. But we can go in here to industry and we can tan them hides. So we can put a hide tanning facility near these hide producing places. What do these actually produce? 1 a year? Oh no, it hasn't been a full first year yet. Or there's something bugged with that too. So I really don't know. Find out as we go. All right. I'm gonna pull some people and do some mask insurance. Burger's plot. Burger's plot. Burger's plot. Beep, bep, boop. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build those. We do not need. Oh, they're making stuff. I think we're good on, for now, planks. So we'll pull you. We will let you build. And that'll give us some space here for additional families. Oh, come on. One more. One more for that horse. And then I'm going to need 400 for orchards. Well done. It's good. Boop beep. Get these guys rolling. We'll probably upgrade these to have double families as well. timber. Which is fine. We'll be putting another family in. Probably be moving this logging camp. Forester's hut. Make this work area here. Actually, now, so they have their spot organized. Out of here to get more constructing done. Then we'll be switching gears pretty easily into charcoal, blooming, smithing. This will be a little. Might actually need another woodcutter. Extend this road a little bit. Up into the forest. We'll move you. Haul that stuff over. Just consumes one tool, I believe. Relocate. We'll be making our own tools here pretty soon. To be honest. Rolling. Yes, we have set their advanced thingamadoo. This guy still doesn't need to be expanded yet, which is nice. I think I will put a road in over here. In case these guys find it more convenient to go that way. Them hearses out where they need to be. We have to, yes, we're at 100. Okay, first we're buying a horse. Then we'll be able to plant apple. I could do like chickens on these guys, but I think I'm going to do some variety on the vegetables. An apiary is pretty good too. We'll do an apiary on a small one. Like we'll make this an apiary or something. For now, we got planks. We got planks. Vegetables. 3, 4, 5. We don't need a double carrot. Double everything else. That doesn't make any sense. We'll cancel. Oh no, we'll just switch it out, or we'll do double carrot. Double carrot's fine. Just in case this got screwed up, which I think it did. I know the work area is empty. There are no animals to eat until they reproduce. Still sitting pretty. We do have some herbs, which is good. In case people get sick. Ugh. Harvesting up some carrots. Good job, Barbara and Friedeline? Fruitaloodaloo? Babs and Fruit Loops. Working on the carrot farm. And the other family is not here. But also there is a distinct difference in the construction material selection or construction advancements. Like even the walls, nice joinery and wattle and daub. I forget what they call this. It's like a whitewashed earthen, like a mud and clay in the wall, as opposed to these guys, which are just the texture looks the same, but you can tell like these are just holes for windows. The thatch roof, this is kind of not as well constructed as say this guy. Got a little whatever that's called, peekaboo. Got a little outhouse, possibly. Shutters. Starting to see some glass in there. Maybe just an iron cross piece or something. But yeah, I like the diversity though. Even though these are all level 1 burgage plots, some of these have the things that hold down, that weigh down. Some have a little storage thing on the side. Some are painted a different kind of color. Others have a more rough timber. These guys got 2 little shady bits. That's cool. But yeah, there's diversity in the colors and materials, and even like the angles of the roofs are slightly different. And I really do enjoy watching these places evolve. And the level 2 kind of follows in the footsteps of the level 2 storehouse. Is much more elegante than the level 1 stables too. These working animals. It's better than just literally a hitching post. So we should have our horse. Wherever that horse is. Jorg. Where is he? Jump to the livestock. Okay, we need 1 more burgage plot level 2 or higher. So we're just gonna upgrade these guys. Once people move in. Someone's got them. These guys, I was gonna do the housing extension to squeeze more people in, but I think we're okay. How's our market load? Fine. We have a smithy. Let's keep 10 extra fuel. Throw some people in there. No production limit because we'll sell the extras. And we've got these guys in here. Yeah, no production. No production. 150 firewood just in case. Tons of charcoal. So now we can... These are 2 apiece. We have to pay 30 to unlock, but we could sell charcoal, which is awesome. So we'll pay the 30. We can sell these for 3 instead of 2. So we sell 10 of them, and it'll pay back. So we'll export, and we'll keep 50. We're not going to use charcoal yet to do the house heating. It's just going to be for the industry. So we want to go in here and say, do not want charcoal. So they don't bring it to the market. Because this one has been restricted. No market stall. So the charcoal that is here will not be brought to people's houses. I'm gonna throw down a save. This one. I don't know why it doesn't keep the name. I think that's another issue. I don't remember that happening in the old versions. And I need to use the bathroom. So what I'm going to do, set it to normal speed with a little walk around guy. I'm just going to hang out the main road here by the trade. Just fast zoop my way up here. And do it. I didn't go very far, did I? Oh yeah, this is the trade building. This is the trade building. There's the mine. Here's the bloomery, and here's the smith. So I'm just gonna chill right here. Let's see what's going on with all these. Maybe if I yeah, it's a neat little spot. See everything that's going on. I will be right back. Hey, we leveled up. I'll be right back. Was that guy whistling? Did I hear? I was walking back to my desk and I heard somebody whistle. Stuff looks so cool. There's some wonky stuff. Yeah, the little molten coal texture thing is kind of sticking out of the forge, but that's okay. These guys are blooming the iron ore. You watch the Primitive Technology YouTube channel. He does stuff like this, where they blow air through, feed the fuel in one side, and then it sucks the air up and out the top, and it's hot enough to melt down the iron ore. But yeah, so let's see. Saving complete. How are we doing with our... A lot. Yeah, nobody's assigned to that. We need that. We need those things. We need to re-engage our saw pit. 2 constructioners, which is fine. Because almost everything should be built. This stuff is good. We got a forester in the hut. 2 traders. We got a smithy. Not making anything. Why not? Turn iron slab into tools. 10 fuel stockpile. You guys have a 5 slabs. A month. That makes sense. We get 5 ore and we can make 5 slabs a month. We'll increase this as we get more people. We need more level 2s. We need 2 more level 2s, and then we need 3 level 3s. I don't think we're going to go that high. I think we're just going to get these guys to level 2. They're already level 2. Oh, we need more timber. We'll move you and give us a little more space for other industry. Sneak another road in here. We can pack in some more industrial buildings. I will need to reassign the work area. Just in case I'm going to... Yeah, these guys are good. 70% productivity with 1 family. Got a little bit of mun. So let's get these vegetables going. Let's do beets. Let's do cabbages. These bad boys. Wait a little bit, we'll get some more cabbages. And that will drive food, that will drive happiness. We can sell surplus. Sell some surplus veggies, or just keep growing. We can support more peepo. Let's bump these up so we get that timber. Yes. Family, scroll wheel, scroll wheel, scroll wheel. Drop it down. And you guys get a permanent dude, and you guys get a permanent. So we've done our flexing back and forth. Now we have pretty much a stable, what do you call it? Food is fine. Over a year of food, almost a year of fuel. We're converting some of our fuel to charcoal for more efficiency. I don't know if it's more efficiency. At least it sells for more. We're going to be selling quite a bit of it. That extra one. See, these guys convert a firewood into charcoal. And then we can sell that for 50% more. 50% more. That's so much value. Just takes some working time. There you go. How many tools do we have? 18. Oh, that's so awesome. And because we are full trade, I can bump this up to, say, 15. We're selling them for 5 apiece. So one iron ore goes to the bloomery and gets combined with whatever fuel it takes to make one. I don't know how many they can make with one fuel. But it makes an iron slab. So one ore becomes one slab. Then one slab with more fuel becomes a tool. So we go from selling iron ore sells for 2. Iron slab sells for, I'm assuming, 3, maybe 4. 4 would be, that's so much value. But being able to sell tools for 5 is awesome. We're not going to be doing this stuff. We don't have enough. We could import clay. How much does clay cost? 14. Good golly. It is very sustainable. Some more timber. And we will be able to do our, what is this? What are you guys planting? Beets? Beets, right? Yeah, cabbages are round. We'll do cabbages. Oh, I zoomed all the way out. Here and buy cabbages. All right, so now all of our veg and meat production is. I do want timber. Timber bad. Family. They have an oxen, so they should be able to do good things with it. I want to bump these up to, or these ones, sorry, these veggie ones up to double house, the double family, what do they call it? Expansion, living space, double living space. Go to stone well, which is awesome. Now it supplies 50 burgage points. And it looks cool too. Nice and neat. There's the bell. I think I'm going to clear out some of this. So in our construction, we can go to cosmetic and we can erase shrub wrath. Clear out. Yeah. Some is okay, but it's a little too messy. They wouldn't have that stuff in their little house area. Same with the church. The church would clear out some space. And this does not erase trees or resources. It just eliminates the visual clutter that is used to do like ground cover. So we have one left. Upgrade. Then these guys will get... I think I might do a second logging camp too. We need 2 and we only have 1. But yeah, this is pretty fun. I'm not going to stay on for too long. We've already been going for almost 2 hours. I got to talk a bunch at work tomorrow, so I can't use my whole voice up. It's almost midnight too, so. It just looks so cool. Here we are. Getting some upgrades done. Speed hammering. Take down the old stuff and build it up new. And these guys are getting their expanded housing. It's almost done. This one. Nope. More timber. Yeah, there's that little Weenie Hut Junior here. Little mini house. Got this little storage lean-to and slap another one probably. Oh, there's one over here. They got plenty of space to store. These guys have one built onto the little hut. I bet this one is just like sleeping and personal like effects, like chests or cabinets or whatever you call it. What do you call it? Like a wardrobe or whatever for clothing, materials, personal belongings. And I bet they only do the cooking. I bet there's a kitchen in this one. So they eat together or something like that. That's why I bet this one is drastically larger. You don't need 2 full, like, I mean, you can walk 5 steps across to your neighbor's kitchen. Here's a little lighting deal going on. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, that's my headcanon. That's my conjecture, I think. It's those secondary living spaces do not have a kitchen. All right, food. Plenty of food. Let's look at it here. Almost 300 mushrooms. Carrots, 35 carrots. Cabbages and beetroots aren't coming in yet, but the carrots are doing good. The food variety is probably really nice. This granary is going to need to expand, so let's put that in highest priority and get that cranked up. So then when these guys harvest their stuff, it goes over to the granary, which is central to our 2 main food producers. And if we import stuff, it can come right over to any of these little roads here and get to our little secluded, tucked away in the forest granary. But the large granary is going to look even cooler. This one is pretty cool. It's like the stone, it's up off the ground to prevent spoilage and bugs and that sort of stuff. But they'll pare it down and they'll create it to a large granary. And how are we on tool production? Dang. That's over a tool every 2 days. You guys are doing fine. I don't need another horse, but I can start to put in orchards. So first things first, apples. I do want to make one of these guys an apiary. Actually, I might make a couple of these guys. Because it boosts the nearby farm type stuff. Ooh, we're getting into winter. Takes 50. So let's do 1 for now. And every time we add in another apple orchard, we'll put in another apiary. We'll put apiary here. We'll put an apiary here. Or we'll just do 1, 2, 3. Bang, bang, bang. 3 apiaries. Yeah. Now, do we have an excess of... No. Let's see, if we have an excess of iron slabs, which we have 0, I would say we could do a backyard smithy. They're the only ones that can make like the parts and stuff, so we will eventually do a backyard smithy, but for now we don't need to. I could do the cobblers. Start putting those hides and leathers to good use. No reservation on hides. Oh, it's the large granary. Look at that. It's got a freaking block and tackle, maybe? Maybe just a rope. It's got an upper story. It's got a full-on, like, cart. I don't know why the cart's sticking out of the doorway. Or like a cart garage sort of thing. A ladder, which goes up to nothing. But yeah, this is like the carts could come in from either side and load and unload. See, the guy just went in and opened and closed the door. I guess this is just an extra piece of, what do they call that? Decoration? Decorative stuff. How is the market? We're still good. We're barely over half on granary, and we're just under half on storehouse. Food variety, mushroom, small game, carrots, firewood, charcoal. That's all right. We're gonna start using leather. Yes, leather, hides, pelts. Yeah, this stuff is all fine. Let's make this guy a cobbler. 6 planks, and he will begin making shoes. Making shoes for my peoples. 125 wealth, which means more apples. And another apiary? No, that's 50. Well, gosh dang. Making money here. 41. Oh, yeah. All right, so now we have all 3. Because these take literally years to fully whatever. I'm also going to bump these to level 2 for the income. Eventually. This one's Coblin. I don't know if it has a visual difference when these have these backyard extensions. I don't know if that's an update as well. So here's our apiary. I mean, that's obvious. Got them beehives. Ivan. I don't know if the cobbler over here is going to have like a little expansionary. There's stuff all over the place, so not sure. I kind of wish there was more than like 2 goats per plot. I don't know if that's size based or what. It's kind of a bummer. Hey, here these guys are working. Oh, there is a little side business thing. Here, he's got a leather. Let me get not first person. Visiting mode. Where are the balls? Oh, not the other side. On the road. Let's go see what this. I think he had that it's like a half moon type knife. Those leather cutting, stupid sharp. See an all. See, yeah, that curved. It looks like a little axe, but it's a curved leatherworking knife and some shoe. What do they call those things? They're not molds. They're like a shoe tree. that you put in your nice fancy dress shoes so that they retain their shape. But those are for like just laying the materials over. And he's got a half-made pair of shoes with some twine or some sheep's gut or cat gut or some sort of string material. Everything's wet because it was snowing. But then over here, I don't know what this is. This is kind of cool. Maybe it's like a washing and prepping for the hides. I don't know. It's really neat. And then over here is just another building. Possibly for storage. Really cool. Love that kind of thing. Love those little details. So yeah, it looks like they have their own little, I don't know. Let's keep 5 leather in the box, and then for shoes, we have how many total families? 67. So let's cap shoes at 80. Yeah, actually, we don't need the bottom. We don't need the bottom. We don't need the we're not going to use leather for anything else right now. Because we will eventually do flax. We'll either import it or grow it, and we'll make clothes out of linen. So yeah, everyone's just doing their winter thing. We've got tons of fuel. Nobody's going to freeze to death. We got our orchards twigged up. I don't know if that's a real term here, but these are going to take a while to grow. We have 1 apiary. We need 50 regional wealth for the other next one, I guess. But we have shoes. We have tools. Clank, clank. Modest yield. We got some blooming onions over here. Another guy in there. Another guy in there. Yeah, we're doing good. How many planks? 75 planks. 1 guy. That's fine for now. That's fine for now. We are going to increase capacity of these places. Might as well do these ones too. 5 timbers, 6. There you go. All right. Plenty of constructioning for that one family to do. We don't need all of them. We're doing fine. Get a little too anxious. Yeah, we're exporting all the things we need to export. These pelts do nothing. They come from our hunting. Over extra shrooms. Plenty of food to get us through the winter. We have a whole year's worth of food. Chickens might be good. We do a couple chickens.
These things do happen from time to time.
Let's do that here. And here. 3 chickens and 2 apiaries. Look at all that construction. All these guys. Well, except for this guy. He's gonna be a something. Maybe a joiner's workshop. We can sell a bunch of stuff. We'll wait. Wood-based is probably the most renewable. And we need burgers possible 3. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine right now. I do think another forester is fine, but another forester hut isn't necessary. because all of these are all the little like they're planting plenty. It just takes a little bit to grow, and we've got plenty of old growth to fill in. So. They're doing nothing because it's winter time. All right, well, I think I'm just going to save it here. We just hit the 2-hour mark. Pretty decent little Tuesday night stream. I'm just going to get a cool winter's snapshot here. Right. November. Let's get a little. How do you hide? Is it Control C? Yeah, Control C. We'll do the F12. Oh, yeah, that's nice. There we go. That'll do it. Thanks so much for coming on by. And as